everybody. Today we will learn about JDBC. JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. So what is JDBC? Java Database. JDBC is Java Database Connectivity is an application programming interface, means API, for the programming language Java, which defines how a client may access a database. It is a Java-based data access technology used for Java database connectivity. So that means if you have made your Java program and now if you want to connect that to any of the database like MySQL, SQL Server or Oracle, then you will be using JDBC API for the connectivity purpose. So this is Java JDBC. Now, what is JDBC architecture? JDBC is a core part of the Java platform and is an API specification developed by Sun Microsystems. The architecture supports 2-tier and 3-tier processing model for accessing database. So here 2-tier, 3-tier, you can just do that. So here what is our aim? Our aim is to get connected with the here it is 3-tier processing. We will be using with the JDBC connectivity with MySQL and any other databases. So now when we are getting connected, we need to have one JDBC manager. So what is JDBC manager? JDBC manager is a traditional backbone of JDBC architecture, which specifies objects for connecting Java applications to a JDBC driver. JDBC test suite helps to ensure that the JDBC drivers will run the program. So the JDBC, ODBC, or you can have that database drivers directly. So that we call connectors. With the help of those, you can connect your JDBC with the database by those drivers. So how to get connectivity connected with the database? So for that one, you will have to install or locate the database you want to access, say MySQL or SQL Server. Include the JDBC library. JDBC you will have to import it, and then only you will be able to get connected with the database. Then ensure the JDBC drivers you need is in your class path. You have got build path in Eclipse, and with the help of that you can see here. You can go to here in the Eclipse, and now say if you are using any of the database, say here this, then you just click right mouse button on that one. Now here you have got build path. In the build path you have got configure build path. Click on this. You will be able to include your libraries for this. Now in this one options you can see in the tab. Click on tab this. Then in the class path you can click on that. Here you will have to, if you are getting connected with MySQL and other databases, go to add external jar files, and here when you have gone inside this, go to your downloads. In the downloads you can download your MySQL drivers, and then you can install it. But I think I have got all those done. MySQL connector, and click on this. When you will click on this, this is showing this. Now when you will click, it is a folder which can be said say open here. Now here is the jar file. You can include this. Click open, and it will get connected here. As in this case, it is not right now, but I can do that. So add external. When you will say open, it will be appearing here. It will be appearing here. I'll do just a minute. I think it will be better. Downloads, then go to your MySQL, done, and then you can do like this. Once you have done this, you can say apply and apply and close. When it has been done, your database has been connected with this. Now connector has been created, and with the help of this connector, you'll be able to connect your database. So now next comes out. Next step, that is Let us go back. Then you can use this connection to issue SQL commands and other things. Once you have got connected, now let us go ahead. So it is there, so you need not to go with this. You can just go down to this. Now import these classes like SQL connection. First of all, you will have to import java.sql.star. You can put, or either you can specify class names. Once you have done, then you can, with the help of connection manager, connection interface, you will be able to create a connection with the database. Then driver manager will help you to obtain the connection. Then if anything is going wrong, you can have SQL exception to display that exception details. Then result set, if a connection has been done, then in the result set you can get your data. So here now let us go with a simple connectivity program. So jdbc con is a program here, and in this program I'll take to you Eclipse. That will be better. You can specify, I have made one file db connect. Please let me check out. Is that okay? We can go ahead with that because that is also clear one. We can go with that. So now when we are coming down to this DVC connectivity, because now with this we will be how to create JDBC connection. So now with this we will be able to create a connection with our database, and for this one we will have to use driver manager, because without this you won't be able to connect it with that. So here you have import java.sql connection, java.sql driver manager, java.sql SQL exception, SQL result set, statement. So class is jdbc con. In that one, public static void main. In the main, first of all, you have set connection object as null, means it's not connected anywhere. Now inside the try block you are specifying path for your database. After that, in the con, actually this con has been connection interface. So with the help of this con, you are getting connected with this URL, and your URL is this. So you are getting connected with the database. And then after that, if it is if your con is true, then I mean not equal to null, then you can say successfully connected. Otherwise, you can say driver not found or some error can be displayed. So like this, you will be able to connect with your database. So with your database. Now this is one, and here example 2 for the same one. You can have this other way, because I did not do here I did not specify the drivers being connected for this connectivity. So I'm doing it little differently now. Everything will remain same, but here I'm including the class and for name, for which name I mean you are specifying the drivers. So this can be something else also, but here in this case I am putting MySQL, so I'll do that. If you are putting MS SQL, you can put MS SQL. If you are putting Oracle, you can put Oracle. So connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection, and then get connection of what you have specified, this path of the database, and then you are specifying user username and you are specifying user password. Then in the statement you are creating one statement, empty statement right now, that is con.create statement. So statement has been created, but now the statement has to be connected with a with any SQL statement. So execute query is being used for this purpose. So in the very next line, we are writing result set rs equal to statement dot execute query select star from EMP. And once we have done this, if result set has something, then it will keep on iterating. It will keep on iterating, means it will keep on moving to the next record. So rs, this is result set rs. If it is not null or if it's having some value, then rs dot next will be true. So here when it is true, means records are there, then I can display these records from the database. And then you can, once you have done that, you have displayed everything from there, then you can create, then you can close your connection by using con.close method. So like this your program will be running, your database will get connected. This is another example. So now after that, how to extract information from database. Again, you will be doing the same thing. You will be picking out class jdbc query you have picked up, public static void main equal to null, string URL equal to given, driver manager is being used for getting connection, and then you are putting your statement as null, then query select start from EMP, then the statement is getting empty statement is being created, and that statement is calling a method execute query where the SQL query is being being passed as a parameter. So if it is true, if it is something is having there, then rs will be filled up. And when rs has been filled up, again you can go ahead with the while rs equal to rs next. That means your rs will have some data, and if it is having some data, then you can display its employee name. If there are too many employees, so all will be listed, and once that is done, then your program will come out of it, and this way you will be able to show all the information. But here keep in mind, here we are launching the try, whatever try we have used, we are putting a catch statement, and finally catch will be if an exception comes out, and finally will be the part where everything will get executed, even if the condition is, even if the error is coming up, even this part will get executed. Here we have used two for the purpose. First try is for getting connection, second try is for executing your statement. So this is the another one. Then now if you go through of this one, we can run this in Eclipse now. So what you can do, you can, let us go there. So in the Eclipse, just let me take my done thing so that us to clear things within no time. I will come out of it. Then I will open connect. It is my jdbc connect.java file, which is having almost everything for me. Here you can see one program which has been made for the purpose of getting connected with the employee, and in the employee, here everything has been given, that you are getting data for the employee, you are specifying the class, employee class, and then displaying, then display method has been used here. Then you are, first of all, in this case, what you are calling your jdbc connect. So with the help of that one, as we just seen, you are trying to connect it. Once you have connected, then you are executing the SQL statement. Once it is true, means data is retrieved in record set, then while loop has been executed, and until and unless that is getting over, this loop will keep on running, and then finally this will close the connection. So everything has been shown, and after that, if error is coming up in the whole process, the exception will be thrown, and otherwise you will say database connected successfully. Like this, your connectivity is getting started. Now, once you have got connected with the database, then after that you can use one insert method to insert data. So for this one, you will have to use scanner. SCN object has been created for that one, and simultaneously you are getting connected with the database. Now, whatever value you are you want to enter here, you can put insert into employee, and the values you are being given like this: 1009 decker 90, and these value can be anything. And with this, if it is successful, your record will get inserted. And after that, one more is there. Whatever records you have entered, you have made one more function, void display data, and with the help of this display data, you are using again the driver path com.mysql.cj.jdbc drivers. And once you have brought in the use these drivers, then you are creating connection for connection object, that is con, for these drivers. With the help of driver manager, it is your database is getting connected. Then for that, you are given a path like this, and then root is username and password. Once this has been connected, then after that, you are creating one statement, empty statement, and in the result set you are getting data with the help of the statement stmt.execute query. But here the parameter is being passed that it will be getting all the information of employee. Then this loop, if data is there, this loop will keep on moving, and while rs.next is true, it will keep on printing. But if it's not happening, then exception will be thrown, and your program will not get it. Your program will be displaying some exception errors. Similarly, now come down to your public void main, and in the public void main, you can create object of employee class, and then ob.jdbc connect. You can connect that one, and then you can insert data. If you want to get data from user, you can do that, and otherwise that will be. So this is a complete program, and you can directly use it for running purpose. So this is all about for JDBC connection, and in the next class we will be coming for another connectivity with all the possible operations in the database, like insertion, deletion, subtraction, and insertion, deletion, creation, and display of data. This can be done in your on the database, whichever you want. So for this, you need to go now to my Eclipse, and there you can create a class, say like employee, and in that one, just you can either type that there out, or you can copy it. With that, you will be able to run it. But keep in mind, MySQL database must be available there, and that must be with the name, this one, employee. With this employee name must be, that database must be created in your MySQL. And keep in mind, password here I have used root. You can use any other password, but if you are willing to do with this same root, so create that with the root. So this is all about for JDBC. But still, after this, if you have any problem or any doubt, then you can you can just comment. You can just give your comments, or you can give your send your queries. I'll sort them out, and in the next class I'll with more practical piece. Thank you very much for seeing this piece.